What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel here, Sticky Barbecue. Hey, I'm DQ. Thank you for tuning in. If it's your first time, I want to thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and hit that like button. Turn on those bells for notifications so you can see what we're doing here. Hey, got a good one for you today. Today, we're going to do some ribs on the offset, but special type of ribs. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I'll remind you one more time. Hit that like button, turn on those bells for those notifications. That YouTube know we're doing something great over here. Guess what, guys? I got another good recipe for you. I've got ribs on the offset. Yes, we did ribs on the channel before, but we have never done them like we're about to see them right now. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. All right? So, guys, I got some tricks that I'm going to pull out and I'm going to share with you. Maybe you're looking for some ideas and you can use these ideas to enhance some other things that you got going on. My recipes are simply a guide, but this is my recipe. You might want to give it a try. So guys, what I got here is a pack of pork spare ribs here from my local HEB. Just like that onto our cutting board. Let's go ahead and get these patted dry. Take off all that moisture. Wipe down our cutting board. First things first, we want to get rid of this little flap here that's on the back of our ribs, because it's not going to do us any good. All it is probably going to be a little snack. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it right on out of there. And I'm going to make me a little Pitmaster snack with these. Pitmaster Privilege. I'm going to cut this end off right here. We got this end here, this little pointy piece that we're pretty much not going to be able to do nothing with. So we're just going to go ahead and cut that piece off. Just like that. We're also going to cut these down, like I said, into St. Louis style ribs. We're just going to go off the top of this rib cap right here. We're just going to trim these down. And as you can see, this rib bone is kind of jagged. Kind of nicked it there a little bit. There we go. I've got some fat here that I'm going to trim off. Expose some of that meat. We're going to go back here, remove this back membrane. Go right here in the middle. I'm gonna go 2, 3, 4, about to the 5th bone. Get right up under that next one right there. Kind of put your knife under there, trick, lift up on it, just like that. Grab ourselves a nice napkin, just for the grip. That helps us grip it, get it off. Sometimes it comes off in one pull, sometimes you get it in 2. And there we go. Membrane successfully removed. Normally, I would go on here with the binder, but it's so doggone hot out here in Houston, Texas, that we don't even need a binder. This meat just got enough moisture on there to hold on to whatever seasons we put on there. Today for a trusted rub, I'm choosing to use Killer XD barbecue rub. It's gonna give it some awesome color. It's gonna keep that nice red, pretty, somewhat mahogany type color on it. I'm gonna venture off with some other type of spices. I'm gonna use this Weber's hot honey seasoning on there, and that's got some nice sweet taste to it. A little bit of sugars. Don't want to go too heavy on the sugars because I don't want this to burn. I want this to be a nice cook. Go ahead and hit that like button. Come on, do it right now. Press it. There you go. So we're going to shake up our rub. Go ahead and start sprinkling. We're going to hold this pretty high so we can get a nice good amount on it. Nice little heavy dose on here. Not too much, not too little, but enough for flavor. Let's go ahead and pat that in. Just like that, and already these ribs are starting to look amazing already. They ain't even cooked yet. Let's go ahead and get these sides as well. Look at that, lift it up, nothing barely even came off. Nice. Going here with this Weber's hot honey, just a little bit of it, just for the flavors. Go right on top of that, just like that. Nice little light dose for now, just so it can cook on. We're gonna layer these flavors on. So guys, we're gonna let this sit right here while the pit is firing up. We're just gonna let this sweat out a little bit, let that rub adhere to it, and we're gonna get it on the pit. I think we're gonna roast it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're rocking at the temps we were acquiring for. So we're gonna take our ribs. Just want you to look at those, get a good look at them. Got some good smoke rolling. See how those are sweated out, that seasoning is stuck to it. So you know it's gonna be some good flavor, man. Just gonna take these ribs, put them right here next to that exhaust. I'll scrunch them up, I'll tighten them up, shape them up, so they can cook exactly how we want them. All right, so now that that's on there, we're gonna let that rock. I don't have an exact time for this cook. We're just gonna see how it goes once they get to the place of desiredness and that our desire. We'll see what happens, all right? But I will be keeping time. You will know every step of the way where we at. So stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are rocking at almost 250, right where we want it to be. If we get up to like 300, we want to stay somewhere between 250, 275. But if we get up to 300, not so bad, but we want to keep an eye on it. We're rolling some good clean smoke, as you can see. We've got our firebox door closed and our vents almost closed. Running nice clean smoke here. This is where our settings at. And when you get here, this top door here has a hard time staying closed, so I had to get a piece of cinder block, sit on top of that to keep that closed, keep that air from drafting in there and running those temps up. So guys, that's where I'm set at. This is where we're cooking at. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got some nice smoke there. Some nice, beautiful color on those ribs. Get this door open and just take a look at that. After 2 hours of smoke, this is what we're looking like. Let's get in on that. Take a look at that beautiful color on those ribs. Got some moisture still there. A little drawback right there starting to happen, which is normal, which is good. All right, and this is where we're at. Let's see, as you can see, those ribs are still a little moist. We're gonna let them kind of build that bark up a little bit more. Let it keep going. So typically I would spritz, but because of that moisture right there, we're just gonna let that continue drying up. Those feel amazing. Those look good. Look at the bottom of those, real nice. All right, so we just let that bark keep building up. Get this lid closed. Let's keep cooking. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after a total of 3 hours, here's where we are in this cook. We are looking amazing, beautiful mahogany red color. Oh my God. Got a taste to get a little sample from the little Pitmaster snack area. Man, I got here some spritz that I made up. It consists of water, apple cider vinegar. Just gonna go ahead and spray a little snacky snacks too. But I'm gonna spray these ribs. Keep some moisture on there, not too much. That's gonna attract more smoke, and it's also gonna lay on some more flavor. I'm probably gonna let this go for about just an hour. Then we're gonna wrap it up because I don't wanna lose that color. Maybe a little less than an hour. Let's see where we're at. We'll check at 30 minutes and then make a decision from there. Yeah, I got the ribs wrapped up after a total of 3 hours and 30 minutes. I didn't catch the actual part of me wrapping the rib. I got myself 2 pieces of foil paper, line that up with butter, set the ribs right on top of there, put some brown sugar, some light brown sugar in there, along with some of this OG chud rub right here. Man, whew, flavors. Then I went in there for a braising liquid. I chose to use a can of beer, not a whole can, just about a quarter of the can. When they had wrapped that thing up, got it back on the smoker. I'm gonna raise these temps up to about 300 degrees. Let this just tenderize, all right? Let's get this lid closed. After 5 hours, we're here. Time to get this lid open. Take a look at what we got going on here. See where we're at. Man, look at that. Y'all getting that? Just look at those. I'm gonna sit them back on the pit right here. But I'm gonna save this juice right here. Before I close this lid, I'm gonna go on here with some of this apricot barbecue sauce by Chargriller. Apply a little dose of that on there. Give it some more flavors. All right, you ready? Let's go. Just gonna go ahead and pour that on there. We're gonna take our brush. Look at how pretty that is, just glazing up real nice already. Giving it a nice pretty color. Look at that, let's pour some more on there. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be good. Let's get those bones too, because we're gonna be gnawing on those bones. Just wanna dab that in there just like that. Let's let that sauce set for about 10-15 minutes. And we should be done with this cook. Oh my goodness. Whew. Man, that looks good. Let these sit here and rest for a little while. But before I do, remember I said I was gonna save those juices, right? Pour it right over the top. Just like that. Make that ribs look nice and beautiful. All right. Let these rest. Damn dogs. Let these rest, and then we'll cut into them. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we all be waiting for. You want to cut into this. You want to see it. I want to see it. Let's go ahead and get it. All right. Let's grab my knife here. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're here inside at the taste test. We have to move it inside because it's that damn hot outside in Houston, Texas. So guess what? Here we are. I've already went in here and cut a piece of rib, but I'm going to go ahead and cut me another one because I got a feeling that this is going to be that damn good. So I'm just going to go ahead with it. But first, I want you to admire that. Just look at that work of art. Nice little smoke ring in there. Smells smoky. By the way, I use hickory wood on that cook with the B&B lump charcoal oak. So yeah, we got some flavors going on in here. So now the only thing left to do is bite in and give it a taste test. And just like that, it came right off the bone. Just look, I'm not even making this up, just like that. That's simple. That's how tender that is. Look at that. Clean the bone off. That damn tender. God damn it, that was good. You gotta get this recipe a try, guys. Come on, give it a try. If you do, make sure you tag me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, social media, Snapchat, whichever. Let me know what you got going on. I wanna see, and I'll repost it. If there's anything you wanna see me cook, go ahead and make sure you put it in the comments right there. And hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for those notifications. Hit that bell. Go ahead, do it right now. Come on, let's go. Let YouTube know we're doing something great and we got these recipes that's easy to do. You guys, I'm DQ. I'm with Sticky Hickory Barbecue, and you already know what's about to happen. Ha! You guessed it. Ha! Come on, let's go.